Dear colleagues, today I'd like to start my topic with controversy how the two hands of the Ukraine in the Ukraine story West under the leadership of Joe Biden and the Vladimir Putin with his economic reform decided the question about the peaceful process in the Ukraine. So Joe Biden uh, left Washington from the airbase and was in Washington to the Philadelphia for the weekend and have a um, meeting. Um, uh, Answered on some questions of the journalist. So about the Russian submission nuclear weapon in Belarus, U.S. President told about how this is a very um, uh, very irresponsible in responsibility and so the one and about the participation in Ukraine into the NATO as a membership. Joe Biden told about the Ukraine must be doing must make all standard of the NATO alliance memberships, and so the Ukraine will be may as memberships of the NATO. So the Vilnius annual meeting of the NATO alliance will be start the 11 or will be hold 11 and 12 of July this year. So this is summit will be the first the higher level Ukraine participation in the NATO structures. The NATO structures since the only summit together summit, but the council about the NATO and Ukraine, and so this is of analogy more than the candidate or and association membership in the European Union. And certainly this is NATO memberships will be, I think, the continue the arriving Jens Stoltenberg and then as a chief of the as the general secretary of the North Atlantic Treaty Organization in the as in these positions. This is very good decision due to the new general secretary must be entered studying the question and will be to mm, establish contact with all memberships. And right now, 31 countries, including Sweden, have is appearance being as a NATO membership, and certainly the Ukraine counteroffensive must be accommodated with the general secretary who have all information, all situation, knowledge of all situation in the Ukraine and NATO help and this is situation. And here I must to tell here, NATO don't to threat to the Russia. Also, the no threat to the Russia with the air maneuvers in the north of the Germany and south of the Denmark of participation 250 air jets. Area. So this is maneuvers have aim to show Russia, however, how the NATO countries in real can to defense itself with the use of the air techniques. So the the participation in the NATO summit in the Vilnius, Vladimir Zelensky shows how the NATO will prepare to the granted Ukraine F-16s. F-16s and the right now we have a news how the Joe Biden endorsement to supply Ukraine the rocket Atmans, Asmus, Asmus. This is a ground and air based, and so this is a story of very this is a story of tension, diplomatic and political situation around Ukraine. That on the other hand, the St. Petersburg Economic Forum must be to involve the foreign investment and to create the rivals with the Russian firms, Russian business for the economic growth in the Russia. And so the main participation was China, India, Myanmar, and the fifth place the participation of the United States of America. Some years ago, Vladimir Putin reported about the 550 businessmen from the United States of America, but he is told with the connection of the business of the Edward Snowden. So, but right now, Vladimir Putin don't report how much United States businessmen's participation arrived into the St. Petersburg. But in generally, we have figure 17,000 participation in the St. Petersburg economical forum, but the high level of participation we have not information about it. For example, the biggest figure of it, chairman of the China, Mr. Xi, have not arrived in the, did not arrive into the St. Petersburg. Also, suddenly the all West leaderships refused about participation into the St. Petersburg. Even the Nicolas Maduro and Ortega and others. And Egyptian President Abdel Hamas Sisi and President of Uganda Yoweri Musenevi, refused to arrive into the St. Petersburg. Also, the delegation of African countries under the leadership of the president of Comora Islands, the six countries with the Cyril Ramaphosa arrived in Moscow, apparently of the Petersburg Economic Forum. So the uh, and was mostly go to the conversation Vladimir Putin and the African initiative groups. So anywhere Vladimir Putin find the agreement with the Russia and Ukraine signed sort of in Istanbul, where the Russian president and Russia and Ukraine signed the agreement about the peaceful and with the every tanks, every artist and others will draw from the Ukraine territory. And he told how the after the leave Ukraine or Kiev Oblast of the Zetan forces Ukraine hand send this is agreement under the desk of the table. So this is a very strange situation, and so the African countries claim a Russian president to the started a new peaceful process with Ukraine, and certainly the we have a perspective to appearance the shuttle diplomats between Kiev and Moscow, representative of the African Initiative Group. But before this is arriving, this is I think the enforcement performance. I think not strange cases how the first plane with the journalist and guard representative for the guard system of Cyril Ramaphosa, the Polish border soldiers, Polish enforcement keeping in the aerodrome, and so the intensive group arrived into Moscow without the guards and guards group and journalists. So we hear the said media, we hear the situation of the Jesus of the of the cases of the race cases, and so the outrage of the situation. So the races since the African hand, not since the Polish. This is sorry. The looks so so and And the last topic of today, all Russian economical and business since mm, Rosneft to the Russian Central Bank, Russian managed power managed group forced to the reported in the St. Petersburg Economical Forum. In particular, Russian one of the Russian Central Bank vice chairman of the Russian Central Bank, Natalia Skorobogatova, told about how one of the actions, to enter the system of the pay in the shops, department store, and in the small sum to pay for the buying by the face, by the man hands, man face. So this is certainly this is we can you can say you can say about only the small sum. So therefore, this is or small sum and small sum. This is for using of the poor people, and but right now Russian payment system with the payment in the shops, department store, mall, and others show can limit it with the sum 1,000 ruble. 12 or 13 US dollars without PIN code, and after the increasing this sum, the payment man must be enter the PIN code, and Russian Central Bank to suppose pay for the buying in the shops with the face. So the face have not possibility to the enter PIN code of his credit card. So the small sum for the people who have not much money and don't bind and paying the biggest sum. So thank you. Bye.